Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Live from the largest sports team on local television. This is Friday Football Focus.
It is many happy returns. High school football is back, and so is Friday Football Focus. I am Mike Klan. The band is back together this year. Dave Alley, Centere de los Santos, the Rooster, Tony Almanza. Let's have some fun this year. We're going to kick off with Santa Barbara at Thousand Oaks. Nate Mendoza back coaching after a break. He's leading SB. TO went 10-0 last year in the regular season. First quarter, Dons punch it in behind their big senior quarterback, Abel Renteria, 6-0 Dons. They go for two and get it. Renteria making it 8-0 SB. The Lancers coming right down the field and score a short touchdown as well. Brolin Hara. So it's 8-7 Dons. Santa Barbara's offense really clicking early in this game. Renteria, long bomb. He's hit that big arm, direct hit. Tomas Gill in stride has it, races into the end zone. 86-yard scoring strike. PAT good, 15-7 Dons. SB right back in the end zone. They go up 22-7. Renteria to Winston Bartley. There's number 3 for 6. Dons so explosive. They led 22-7. They hang on and win 29-21. So Mendoza gets the W in his coaching return. Dons have their home opener next Friday against Valencia. Well, new era for Righetti High School football. Russ Pickett taking over for Tony Payne as the head coach for the Warriors. One constant remains in the North. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley is on the sidelines for the action.
Thank you, Mike. It is great to be back for another season of high school football, back with you and Friday Football Focus. We've had a lot of fun together over the years. It never gets old, and I'm looking forward to another fantastic year beginning right here tonight as Righetti begins a brand new era. New head coach for the Warriors, Russ Pickett, taking over the program, coming over from Fresno City College. Bakersfield and Righetti, no score after one early second. Quarterback Ryan Inigas of Bakersfield with the ball. Looks like he's in trouble, but flips it to Julian Grigio. And talk about making something out of nothing. Grigio gets the ball, heads downfield, and finds clear sailing all the way into the end zone for a score. Bakersfield on top 7-0. Later in the second, Warriors get their offense going as the sunset. Quarterback Cash Carter hits Damian Miraz on a slant. He spins, picks up some extra yards, and takes it close to midfield. A couple of plays later, same combo, and another slant to Miraz. Absolute dart brought in. He catches it in stride and is off to the races. Great play, works to perfection. 43-yard score, tied up the game 7-7. That was the score at the break. Halftime for the Warriors, introducing several members into its Hall of Fame. Congrats to the inductees. Move on into the third. Righetti D looking good. Gabe Sanchez bringing down Inigas with the sack. Warriors defense was tough throughout, but unfortunately for them, this gave up 2 big plays in this one, including here late in the third, running back Bryson Abbott making some plays, getting through the line, finding daylight, and then taking it down the sideline, trotting in for the go-ahead score. 60-yard touchdown made it 14-7. Righetti would later score with 45 seconds to go in the game, but missed the game-tying PAT. So the Warriors wind up losing a heartbreaker, falling to Bakersfield 14-13. So Righetti opens up the season 0-1. Up next, a road trip to Fresno to take on Justin Garza High School next Friday night. So Mike, the 2023 season is underway. Should be an exciting one. In Orchid, I'm Friday Football Focus reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Mike.
Off and running, Dave. 0-10, never again. The Napomo Titans are eager to put last year's winless season behind them as they begin 2023 in San Luis Obispo. Hey, the Rooster never has a losing campaign. Kevin Roos was at the game for our report.
Hey, Mike, football is back, and I am ready to kick off my 11th season of Friday Football Focus. Man, where does the time go? Tonight, we've got San Luis Obispo, runners-up in the Ocean League last year, taking on Napomo, who no doubt wants to get their first win since November of 2021. I don't know who's going to win this game tonight, but I do know it's going to be more exciting than the TV show Stars on Mars. These two teams, 2-2 in their last 4 meetings together. A moment of silence before the game for longtime Tiger supporter Tiger Bill, who passed away sadly a few weeks ago, and we know it's never going to be the same at Tiger sporting events without him. First quarter, Jace Gomes handing off to Isaiah Hernandez, who's going to take it down to the goal line. Almost gets it in, but not quite. Very next play, though, it's right back to Hernandez. This time, he will not be denied as he punches it in for 6. Tigers up 7-0. 2 minutes later, we counted, 3rd and goal. Gomes back to Hernandez, and he just walking this one right in, making it look easy. 14-0. Students, just like the people at McDonald's, are loving it. To the second quarter we go now. Titans trying to respond. Griffin Grosshart dropping back and firing right into the open arms of Chance Evans. He's picking up followers faster than on TikTok. It's 21-0 Tigers. San Luis Obispo would be up 24-0 at the half. Pick it up now in the 3rd quarter. Napomo finally getting something going here. Blaine Lowry going to fake the handoff and then take it himself to the end zone for 20 yards, get on the board. But San Luis Obispo rolls big in this one, 38-7. Big congrats to girls tennis from San Luis Obispo tonight, winning 9-0 over Clovis West. That was going on right next door in San Luis Obispo tonight for Friday Football Focus. Kevin Roos, Mike, back to you.
All right, Rooster, after 4 and 6 seasons, back-to-back years, will this be the season that San Marcos takes the next step and makes the CIF Southern Section playoffs? It won't be easy, as Ralph Molina's Royals still have 1 year left in the Rugged Channel League, but San Marcos says they're up for the challenge. Royals hosting Knight of Palmdale. Danny Diaz making his first varsity start at quarterback for the Royals, throws it up, and Kyle Rivas makes a terrific catch in the opening moment. Diaz was picked off in the red zone, though, to end that threat. San Marcos had some nice-looking plays like this double handoff late in the first quarter to Kieran Babay. He's got a first down carry, and the Royals finish off the short drive with the touchdown. Junior Diego Pedroza scores from 1 yard out, 7-0 San Marcos after the first quarter. Royals defense dialed in. Standout junior middle linebacker Brody Brandstetter drops the Hawks ball carrier for a loss of 5. 2 plays later, Rivas making plays on both sides of the ball, sacks the quarterback to force a punt. All right, late first half, the Hawks managed to move the ball down the field, but the Royals come up with a huge turnover. Tip drill, senior Luke Crawford with the interception in the back of the end zone. Next play, Pedroza gets to the outside, and he takes the ball from their own 20 all the way to the Hawks' 22-yard line. That's 58 yards, my friends. Drive stalled, but the Royals have a kicking game this year. Molina said they didn't make 1 field goal last season, but they have one already this year. Rover Agendas with a 39-yarder to put the Royals up 10-0 at half. San Marcos goes on to shut out Knight 24-0. Royals are in Santa Maria next Friday against the Saints. Hey, we're just shaking off the rust and getting warmed up. Highlights next from the good land of Goleta. DP was all charged up to square off against Burbank. This was an absolute thriller. Dos Pueblos won a thriller last year at Burbank to open the season on a last-second field goal. Let's see if the Chargers would get their kicks again versus Burbank, but this time in the good land of Goleta. DP defense, Ivan Velez with the initial hit, and Nathaniel Horta there to finish it off. And you can't spell Dos Pueblos without the D. Joel Felix drops the ball carrier with a 4-yard loss. Chargers offense led by senior quarterback Ryan Marsh. He rolls out. Nice-looking pass here to Velez. Catch and carrying on 48 yards and a touchdown, 7-0 Chargers. But boy, did Burbank answer back. Daniel Zacharias, a bomb to Sean Garrett. Nice over-the-shoulder grab, 55 yards for the game-tying touchdown. Let's move to the second quarter. 7-7. Marsh floats it out to Micah Barnhart. He does the rest. DP head coach A.J. Pateras told us his team was more athletic this year. They were making plays tonight. 47-yard touchdown. 14-7 Dos Pueblos. Chargers catching Burbank off guard on the fake punt. Felix speeding his way downfield for the first down and more. Chargers fired up on the move. Matthew Welch finishes the drive with a touchdown. Chargers led 21-13 at half. This game goes to double overtime. DP going for 2 in the win, and it's Welch getting the 2 points and the victory. Second year in a row, DP beats the Bulldogs on the final play of the game. DP celebrates a 36-35 win. Thanks to the school for sending them that last clip. Chargers are in Ojai next week against the Nordhoff Rangers. Well, one of the top wide receivers in the 805, Dalton Beard, enters his senior season for San Ynez. Tony Almanza caught the Pirates' season opener against Cabrillo.
Hey Mike, last season San Ynez finished with a 5-6 overall record. Cabrillo with a 2-8 record. Tonight is both these teams' first game of the season. Let's get to those highlights.
The last time these two teams played against each other, San Ynez was the team that came out with the victory. On the first offensive play of the game, San Ynez, Jude Pritchard fires, and it is intercepted by Cabrillo's Jude Anderson. The Conquistadors not able to capitalize on that interception as they weren't able to score any points. The Pirates on offense again, this time Pritchard connects to Dalton Beard. Beard zooming down the sideline for a big gain. It takes multiple defenders to take him down. Then Pritchard takes it himself to give the Pirates their first touchdown of the season. Still in the first, Dallas DeForest takes the handoff and runs it in for San Ynez to increase their lead. Gage Mattis was able to give Cabrillo their first points as he runs it in himself, but San Ynez had a big second quarter as Pritchard throws it up high to Beard for a touchdown. Cabrillo was able to get a late touchdown as Mattis finds Carterly Cates to give Cabrillo their second touchdown. After a short kickoff, Bryson Welby picks up the ball, makes some guys miss, and takes it to the house. San Ynez wins big, 54-12.
All right, thanks a lot, Tony. Up next, Pioneer Valley looking to send Independence back to Bakersfield with an L, plus Lompoc trying to pass their first test of the season. Pioneer Valley has most of their returning starters back from last year's CIF Central Section Division 5 runner-up squad. PV home to Independence of Bakersfield. On the defensive end, PV's Gio Yissi Sanchez finding the gap to tackle Marshall Amante. Second quarter, it's scoreless. Logan McJohn finding Pepe Gonzalez, who makes a nice catch in traffic between two defenders as the Panthers are in Falcons territory. Same drive, McJohn's back to Gonzalez, and he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. PV settling for a 28-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. Panthers led 3-0 at half, and they go on to win this game. Nice win for PV, 17-14. Pioneer Valley remains home next Friday to take on Lompoc. Those Lompoc Braves home to the Agora Chargers. Visitors strike first. Harrison Novak, quick hitter. Receiver Mike Holes does the rest. Foot race. 7-0 Chargers. Home Braves answer right back. Tony Arango rolling out, and he's right on the money to Aiden Vargas. Touchdown. Lompoc tying the game up at 7. Second quarter, Braves. Arango with a beautiful deep ball. Senior Nelson Maldonado. But the Braves can't get any points on that drive. Arango not afraid to air it out, that's for sure. Showing great touch on the deep ball again. Monte Ortiz grabs it. However, the Braves never scored any more points, and they lose 23-7. All right, up next, highlights from an all-Ventura County matchup between Camarillo and Ventura. Plus, it's a painful victory for the St. Bonaventure Seraphs. Over the last 5 seasons, Camarillo has won the second most games of any Ventura County school, but they squared off against a talented Ventura team tonight led by quarterback Logan Scarlett. Center A getting us these highlights from Larrabee Stadium. Cam's new head coach Nathan Anderson with retired Scorpions head coach Jack Willard. Ventura's Tim Garcia entering his 10th season. Early action, he likes this. Cougars quarterback Logan Scarlett finding Joshua Woodworth, puts Ventura in scoring position. Very next play, Scarlett does it himself, runs in for the first touchdown of the game, and Ventura's up 7-0. Camarillo, though, answers back with a huge play. Scorpions quarterback Nick Tostado dumping it over to Jacob Mantle, and he's off to the races. How about 65 yards down the field for a Camarillo touchdown, tied up at 7. We're still in the first quarter. Scarlett letting it fly to Woodworth again. What a combination they've got going. First down, couple plays later, Scarlett to the corner, McKenna Arndt. Sweet grab for another Ventura touchdown, 14-7. Second quarter, more Cougars. And Scarlett going to find his favorite target, Woodworth. And what a play here by Joshua. He has a nose for the end zone, stretches out for the touchdown, 21-7. Ventura scores the impressive 35-7 win over the Scorpions. Cam hosts rival Rio Mesa next Friday. St. Bonaventure Seraphs had a strong opening statement against Alemany, but it came at a price. 3 minutes into the game, St. Bonnie into the end zone. Cohen Glover with the first points of the year for the Seraphs. 9-yard touchdown run, 7-0 Bonnie. Seraphs defense on point. Alemany's quarterback, sophomore Laird Finkel, transfer from Santa Barbara High School. He's picked off on 4th down by senior Dylan Dunst. Early second quarter at 7-3, Ceres quarterback Anthony Wolter takes off and runs. He turns what looked like a decent gain into a huge run down the sidelines, about 60 yards into the red zone, where Jace Franco would pay it off with a short touchdown run. The PAT was no good, 13-3 Ceres at that point, and St. Bonnie would get right back into the end zone. Junior Cohen Glover, he's the number one back taking over this year for superstar DeLon Thompson, who's now at Portland State. Glover races 63 yards for the touchdown. Former Ceres superstar running back, NFL player Lorenzo Booker on the sidelines to congratulate him. Everything going smoothly until late in the first half. Quarterback Anthony Wolter gets injured, appears to be a broken collarbone on his non-throwing arm. Big loss, though, for the Ceres. Backup is Caden Glover, who hands off to his older brother Cohen for his third TD of the half. 26-3 Ceres. Cohen, 124 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. St. Bonaventure wins 40-16. Caden Glover did throw a touchdown pass in the third quarter. All right, we'll be right back to wrap up the show. Other results before we leave. Pacifica wins at Simi Valley 27-11. Newbury Park outlasts Golden West 59-49. Super sophomore quarterback Brady Smigel, 7 touchdown passes, 4 to his brother Bo. The 7 ties a Ventura County record. Santa Paula defeats Whittier Christian 41-14. Buena lost to Oak Park 27-13. Moore Park whipping Wainimi 42-6. Rio Mesa routed Saugus last night 48-6. Oaks Christian, they beat Chaminade 55-28. St. Joe's losing at Palos Verdes 37-13. Santa Maria defeats East Bakersfield 31-7. More results will be on our website, KEYT.com. Bishop Diego hosts Foothill Saturday 7 at SPCC. Have a great sports weekend.